Hello and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a huge Killstar haul. I haven't done one of these in quite some time and I know you absolutely love the Killstar hauls, so I do hope you enjoy this one. Do subscribe if you do, and I will get straight into it. So just as I said in my other video, if you can hear a humming noise, that is my fan. I'm still hot and it's very cloudy, so sorry about the lighting. So all of that aside, we're gonna get straight into the haul. So I think they did like a 30% off discount, so I did place an order. I haven't placed an order with them for quite a few months, but they brought out some new stuff and all of this is from their newer collection. So if you've been looking for reviews for that, then I do hope that this helps. With all my clothing reviews, I go through the the details, the sizing, the quality, and I also have a try on after I've talked about each piece, so you really get to know what these pieces are like. So yeah, as I said, I got 7 things. I got 3 dresses, a skirt, a pair of socks and some underwear, so I'll be going through all of it. What should I start with? I'll start with probably the oldest piece, I guess, and I mean it's still kind of new, and this is called the Devilish sundress. I am not sure what the original prices were. I think this one was like $49.99 to begin with, but I did get it for £34.99. Yeah, it's got all of these really cute devils on. So I will say with this haul, it's very 50-50, like half the items I love and half of them I'm not really sure about. So this is one of the ones I absolutely love. So I saw this originally on their website and I thought it was cute, and then I saw someone in the Killstar Addicts Anonymous group on Facebook wear this with like a belt, and she was saying how it kind of reminds her of like Stranger Things, and then I thought that's actually really cool. So I definitely saw this on her and then fell in love with the dress. So it's a very long dress. So starting with the details, it's got kind of like strappy straps, kind of like this, and these are adjustable, which is perfect. So because it does have quite a low neckline, if you don't want it going too low, you can adjust the strap so it does sit higher up, which I really like. So there's 2 of these adjustable things around here. Honestly, if this dress didn't have these adjustable things, it probably could have gone back, because when I tried it on it was super low and not what I was comfortable wearing. So I'm really pleased that they have these adjustable things on the straps. It does have a zip, which I didn't actually know when I tried it on, but it does have a zip on the left hand side, and it's okay, I guess. I don't know if it will get caught around that really annoying seam part of it, because a lot of the dresses do from Killstar. It does have one of these like planchette tags, which is like one of their newer ones. And yeah, as I was saying, it does have kind of a scoop v-neck, I would say. Not typically what I go for. I don't mind like a scoop. Well, I mean, this is kind of similar. I don't know, it's more of a V than I probably like, but I don't actually mind it too much. And then the rest of it is this really cute devil print. So it's got all of these like vintagey style, maybe like different cartoon devils in black and pink. Pink isn't usually something I go for, but I absolutely love red, and I just thought this looked really unique. So the print is actually on a mesh layer. So there's this layer that's like white on the underneath, and then it's got the print, and then the actual dress is like this with this black piece of material. This is where like the skirt begins, so it does kind of go a little bit see-through on the ends of it, like to give it that flowy look, and then all of the inside on like the chest area is all lined. So it's a really nice dress. It feels really soft. That's immediately what I thought when I took this out, of like how soft it feels. It does feel really well made. There's no loose threads or anything, and then the kind of skirt part of it goes into this kind of look. Hopefully you can see. So it kind of is longer towards either side and it looks kind of flowy looking. I'm not sure what that detail's called. It's not asymmetrical, but it just kind of goes longer towards the sides and it looks really like flowy and swishy and really pretty. It's probably more longer than I would have liked, but because the bit in the middle doesn't hit my knees, I don't think, it does look okay, because I wasn't sure if this would really suit me, but I actually really like it and I'm really surprised to buy it. So yeah, those are all of the details on this one. Sizing wise, I got it in a small. I usually get things in a small from Killstar. It fits me perfectly. As I said, I did have to adjust these straps, but once I did, it sat at like a nice height that I was comfortable with. And you could definitely pair this with a belt to kind of bring in the waist and give it a little bit more shape. I do think the chest area is really flattering, but when you get this kind of all of this skirt part of it, it can lose its shape a little bit. So I think if you put it with a belt, that would really bring it in and make it look a lot more flattering. As I said about the quality, like, it feels really nice. I mean, it's been finished off okay. I guess that looks like not the best quality wise down here, if you can see. But I mean, there's no loose threads or anything. I think that's just where the material's been cut. But yeah, as you can see, this is see-through and it's mesh. But that's only like towards the bottom of the dress. So yeah, I was really impressed by this. I think it's really pretty. Oh, I've just noticed the little tag inside is different. It says roses are red, mornings are hard, I suck at poetry, coffee. I expected that to rhyme. I feel like that's really random. Probably the most random tag I think they've ever done. I thought it would rhyme, but yeah, so that's the message inside. Bit weird. But yeah, overall I'm really pleased with this. I know a lot of other people who've had this dress absolutely love it. It does have 5-star reviews on their website, so I felt quite confident buying this one, and I can definitely see what they mean. It's a really pretty dress, and I also thought this would look super nice with the devil shoes from Hot Chocolate Design. I'll put a photo on the screen because I do own them, but I think I've only worn them like once or twice because I never know what to wear with them, and this is gonna match perfectly. So yeah, I was really pleased with this one, and as long as it washes well, I would recommend. To break it up, I'll go through the socks like really quickly. So I saw these and just kind of added them towards the end. These are called the Supreme Being socks. They are one size and I got them for £5.59. So they are white frilly socks. I absolutely love frilly socks. They definitely add a lot of detail to an outfit. Usually I prefer black, and honestly I would have preferred if these were black and with a white detail, but I thought these were really cute, and I do think Killstar socks are a really nice quality. So they're basically white frilly socks with like this lace frill around there, and they do have this very gothic looking cross on either side of them in like black, and it has been embroidered, so it's a really nice quality. And it does say, life's too short for lame socks. Very true. But I thought these would look really cute with those shoes from Disturbia with like the crosses on, with the cross skirt that I've got from Killstar. I just thought these would look really cute with that, so I did pick these up. I like them, but they're probably not that interesting, but I do think they're a nice quality, so I did get some socks. Okay, we'll move on to the things I don't like. So they released 2 new ranges, both velvet. So in fact, I think most of this stuff is velvet apart from the dress I just showed you, but they released a kind of purple leopard print velvet. Originally when I saw it, I was like, oh, I don't know about leopard print, but I just loved the colour of the velvet. I don't have a lot of purple in my wardrobe, and I love purple, so I ended up picking up some stuff from that collection. And they also at the same time released a green velvet collection, and as you can tell by my makeup, I absolutely love green. I was really excited they brought out new collections in those 2 colours, because I feel like they just do a lot of black, which makes sense, but it's nice to see some different colours in there once in a while. So they brought out this velvet collection, and I thought this was stunning. I thought the color was gorgeous. I loved the print. Although it has unicorns on it, it also has like goats, which is the Capricorn symbol, and I am a Capricorn, so I kind of liked that. So that's what I'm going to be talking about next. So this is called the Devilry skater dress in emerald. I got everything in a small as well. So this is what the dress looks like. It's like a skater style dress, and I really like the new tags that they've put on these. So these are coffin tags, and I thought this was cool. It's got like an upside down cross, and I really liked the saying on this. It says ghouls just want to have fun in this like Gothic writing. So I thought the label was really cool. Unfortunately, that's kind of where it stops. So I saw this on their website, and although it was a little bit simplistic in the design of it, not so much the print but the design, I thought this is going to be perfect for one of those everyday dresses that if I'm just going to the post office, just doing something casual but I still want to look nice, I can just throw this on with a necklace and I'm good to go basically. But this definitely wasn't what I expected. So I knew it had a scoop neckline, and that's kind of what it looks like. And I have other dresses from Killstar in a scoop neckline, and they're super flattering. Like this is kind of low-ish for a neckline, but I feel like this is okay. Whereas as soon as I put this on, where is it? As soon as I put this on, like you could see my bra like showing through at the top, and it wasn't even pulled all the way down. So it's a very, very low scoop neck. If you like that, this is perfect. But if you don't really like that, like me, it's just a bit low for what I'd want to wear, and I'd always have to be like pulling it up. So I didn't love that, and that's the main reason actually I'm sending it back. It's just a bit too low. Like if you imagine that's around your neck, like it's just a super, super low scoop neck. And that's my main issue with it. If it was like an inch higher, it would probably be fine. It's just a bit too low for what I like. It's got little sleeves, which are very, very cute, and this print is absolutely stunning. So you can see it's a really nice deep green. I'd say it's a little bit of a warmer tone in person. It's coming up quite like an emeraldy green, like it really matches my lipstick on the camera, but it is a bit more warmer toned in person. I know some people complained about that. Yeah, it's a bit more like warmer in person, not too much but just a little bit, and I know some people didn't like the color of it in person. The color of it didn't bother me. I still think it's really pretty, but that's just something to note. But yeah, the sleeves are little, and then there's a seam line around the waist, and then it just goes down into a skater skirt. So this is the print. So it's got unicorns on it like there, and then it's got these goats on it like that, and I just think it looks really like royal, really cool. And what I loved about this print is it kind of goes like that, and then when it hits the light it almost looks metallic, and I just absolutely loved that effect of it. I think the print is stunning. It's just the style of the dress I didn't really like, but the velvet seems like a nice quality. It's not super thick, but it's not super thin, and it's definitely not see-through like at all. So it's a really nice quality dress. But the issue I also had was I did find it a little bit shapeless. I mean, with skater dresses, they're supposed to accentuate your waist, like bring your waist in, and then like flow out and look really flattering and kind of give that hourglass effect. Whereas this didn't really do that. I didn't think it flowed out that well. Like, I don't know, it just didn't have the shape I liked. By the time you've added a belt around that seam line, you don't have much material up here, so it kind of gives you a square look as well, which just wasn't what I wanted. I just think this was nice in theory, but I think the neckline really ruined this, to be honest. As I said, if it was an inch higher, I think it would have been fine. I would have put a belt with it and it would have looked really cute. They do have another dress in this print. I'll put a photo on the screen. I think I'm just going to return this and maybe get that one later on when they have another sale, because I don't know how exchanges work if it's not a sale price, because obviously the pieces now aren't on sale. So I think I'm just going to wait on that one and see if I like it. But I was disappointed because I think this print is stunning. I love green, so yeah, maybe I'll get that one. Maybe that one would suit me a bit better. This did fit me fine, like I got it in a small, it fit fine. It's just the neckline that was very disappointing, so that's what was wrong with this one. On with the disappointments. So as I said, I ordered an underwear set. I don't like spending a lot of money on underwear. I've just never really liked doing that, but I saw that they did underwear in the matching print. So these are called the Hear Me Raw Bralette and Panty. I absolutely hate that word. Yeah, that's what I ordered, again in the same print. The bralette was £12.59 and the underwear was £9.79. So, you know, more than I'd usually pay for that, so it was about £20. I'm still a bit confused with their return policy, but I'll get onto that in a minute. So I'll start with the bralette. So this, I thought, again, in theory was cute, like it's got that same print, and I thought, okay, well, if I don't like the dress, at least I could have that print kind of in this material. But I wasn't really blown away by this. I put it on and I was like, I mean, it's all right, but I feel like for £20 I should have been like, I really like this. So I'm just sorting it out. That's kind of how it looks. I thought that like the triangle part sat really far apart, which made it look really strange. I think the lace around it is super pretty. I'll kind of show you it up close. So that's the lace. I think that's a really pretty detail on it. I thought it was a bit strange that there was mesh inside. I thought it would just kind of have like the foam padding. It does have that, and it does have a hole that you can take it out if you're going to wash it, which I feel like that's a real pain as well. So I don't know why they just didn't like sew that to the material, but instead you've kind of got this mesh piece and you have to take this out. And I do have like a sports bra where I have to do that if I'm going to wash it, and it's such a pain to get it back in. So I do feel like that's a lot of hassle, and I don't understand why the material inside is mesh. I mean, it's not uncomfortable or anything, it's just a bit strange. And then the back really doesn't have much to it. So there are these straps, they are adjustable, I would think so. The back's just really simple. It's just this really thin strap. There are 3 options to adjust it, but there's only like 1 loop, whereas like a normal bra has 2. If you can see that. So yeah, there's not much to it, to be honest. I do think it's pretty, just wasn't my favourite. So I've emailed them to see if they do returns on this. I'm assuming they would for this. But then there'd be no point having this. I did get this, I think it's in a small. They don't go by actual bra sizes, but I got it in a small. It fit okay. Quality of it seems nice. I just didn't really like the look of it. I won't be doing a try on for this, I feel like, for obvious reasons. But yeah, I wasn't like blown away by that. And this is like the matching underwear part of it. So originally when I held this up, it looked quite big for a small. But I mean, it fit okay, but I was always waiting, because they always do like thongs for their underwear, and I really don't like them. So I was waiting for them to do something with a bit more material on it. And when they brought out this collection, I was like, perfect. I love the colour, I love the velvet, I love the style, but I feel like it's almost too much material that is kind of going into like granny underwear. That's my main issue with this one. Like, I think it's pretty, I like the lace on it, again it matches really well, but I just think it's a bit too granny like. And even on the back, like that's a lot of material for the back. Like, I just want something halfway. Is that so difficult? But again, the print is super nice. So again, it fit fine, the quality was nice. I just didn't really like the style again. I always thought like underwear was non-returnable, so I knew I was kind of taking a risk with this. And if I do have to end up keeping these, it's not the end of the world. Like, I'm sure I'll wear them. They're just not my favourite. But what confused me when I ordered these is that you know, like in swimwear where you get the hygiene strip, like they do have this in here. It says hygiene protection, please remove after purchase only. So I thought, are they doing returns on their underwear? So I know people have different opinions on that. I know some people think it's really wrong to return underwear, so I have sent them a message just clarifying, saying that there's a hygiene strip in it. Like, does that mean it's returnable like swimwear? I always try on stuff like this with like my normal underwear on, because I really, like, you don't know. So I always do that anyway, so I definitely haven't tried these on like without that. So I have emailed them to ask, because I feel like if they were non-returnable, you wouldn't need the hygiene strip because you wouldn't be accepting returns on it. So I was a bit confused by that. So if these are returnable, I will probably send them back, but I'm still waiting on that. But they weren't my favourite, so there is that. Now we move on to my favourite two things, and these are from the purple leopard print velvet collection. Out of everything, I thought my favourite thing would be this green dress, and I thought my least favourite would be the purple dress, but it ended up being the complete opposite. So I'll go through the dress first. So this is called the Cool Cat dress in plum. So this is what this one looks like. Completely different to what I usually go for, to be honest, and that's why I wasn't sure I'd like it. You can see the leopard print in this, but I don't think it's not that like tacky brown leopard print. Like, it's a really nice, classy velvety leopard print. So the details on this is it's got these fake leather straps, and these are quite thick, and again, adjustable. We like the adjustable things. This leather as well, like, it's fake leather, it's insanely soft. It's really like flexible, it's not stiff or anything, it doesn't sit weird. It's a really nice soft material that they've used. There's O-rings either side and also on the back, which I like that. It gives it kind of like a trad goth kind of look. Again, it goes into a scooped v-neck kind of thing, but it's not too low, and then it does meet in the middle with another O-ring. So then there is a seam line kind of under the bust, which gives it a really flattering look, and then it just kind of goes down. This is definitely more of an A-line thing, it's not a skater dress or anything like that, so it does just kind of flow down. Is a super nice length, it's not too long for me. I am 5'2", so if things hit my knees, it looks a really weird length, so it does hit just above my knee, which I love. It's a really flattering dress. So with these kinds of dresses that kind of have this style, they can sometimes be a bit clingy, especially around the stomach, and sometimes I don't like the look of that. That's why I've sent dresses like this back in the past, but I don't feel like this does that too much, and I just think it looks really flattering and completely the opposite of what I was expecting. So I was really surprised by this. The sizing fits perfectly. Again, I got it in a size small. I definitely say their sizing is consistent in this haul at least, which is nice to see, especially after purchasing from Disturbia for a while. It's really nice to have accurate sizing. So the sizing is perfect. The quality of this one is so nice, just like that green velvet. Like, the velvet they've used is really soft, and just like the green one, it's kind of that same print where it's kind of like that, and then as soon as it hits the light, it's almost metallic. I just think it's such a pretty detail, and that's definitely what makes this dress like even better. I just think it's really pretty, really elegant, and yeah, I'm really impressed by this one. So this one was £31.49. I said that really slowly. So I don't mind paying £30 for a dress. I feel like that's kind of average. I'm not sure what this would have been originally, but I definitely recommend always getting stuff in a sale, because they're always having a sale, so why wouldn't you? But yeah, I was really surprised by this, and this could be my favorite thing out of this haul, which is surprising because I thought I'd hate this the most. So that's the dress. And the last thing now is a skirt. So this is the exact same print, and this is called the Kitty Pride Skater Skirt in Plum. And again, I got it in a size small, and this one was £26.59. So I was actually thinking I'll get this and I'll get the dress and I'll try them on and see which one I prefer, and I've ended up keeping both of them. I think this is really cute. Again, I got it in a size small. It fits perfectly. It's really stretchy, which is perfect. Like, this is like super stretchy. Even the seam line, I found on their previous velvet skirts, when they do the waistline, usually this has stretch but the seam line doesn't, whereas this definitely has some give to it, which I really like. I think it has to be like that, probably because there's no zip in it. Again, I've had other skirts that haven't had a zip that have been like non-stretchy, so nice to see that. This makes it a lot more comfortable. So the details of this one is it's got a really nice thick waistline. Now this doesn't have that annoying thing inside that twists. I cannot stand that. They put that in one of their like Cthulhu skater skirts. I thought it was awful. I still haven't untwisted it. Whereas this isn't like that. It's flexible, but it's sturdy enough that it actually stays up and doesn't roll down. So I feel like this is a really nice waistband. And then it just flows down again into a really nice skater skirt and catches the light and looks all metallic. And yeah, either side are some leather details, so it kind of matches the dress. So on each side it's got one of these leather kind of things, and this actually undoes with a popper. So if you want to wash this, which you obviously will at some point, you can undo this and take off the straps, which I really like. And if you didn't want the straps, maybe you didn't feel comfortable wearing them, then again you can take them off and just have it as a plain skirt. So yeah, I do really like that. It's a lot more versatile. So the straps begin here with this kind of D-ring, and then again that's really nice soft fake leather. It's also adjustable, which we like. And then it kind of sits either side of the skirt. Let's see if I can show you. Kind of like that. And then it connects at the back with an O-ring. Kind of like that. This is all one piece, so this also undoes, and then you put the O-ring through that loop at the back, so it is kind of one strap. Yeah, I think it's such a nice skirt. I like that it has that added detail. If you want to include that, then you can. And this collection definitely surprised me a lot more than I thought. I thought I wouldn't like this collection, but I was really impressed by this. As I said, the sizing fits perfectly. The quality again is really nice, no loose threads. It's very comfortable. I just think it's a really nice skirt. I've just actually noticed that these ones have like studs on that are kind of pointy. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, so that was the last item in my haul. So I do hope this was helpful, especially if you've been looking at those newer pieces and you haven't found reviews on them. I do hope I've covered everything. If you have any questions about these, then do leave them in the comments, but also let me know what your favorite piece was from this order too. So I do hope you enjoyed this video. As I said, I do hope it was helpful. Do like and subscribe if you love clothing hauls. I have a whole playlist of clothing hauls which I will link in the eye for you and in the description box, so you can go and watch some more. Do subscribe. Hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye.